what do you do if you can't pay your taxes? Well, what most people do is they don't file their return. Now, let me tell you something. Don't ever do that. You actually want to file your return even if you don't have 1 red cent of what you owe the IRS. And you may wonder, why would I do that? Because there are 2 sets of penalties involved with the IRS. One is failure to file, the other, failure to pay. The penalty on failure to file is ginormous. The penalty for failure to pay, teensy tiny. Isn't that weird? So you say to the IRS, yeah, here's my return, but I ain't got any money for you, and you send it in anyway, and then they're going to bill you interest that's not that bad. So here's the other thing. If you, when you send in your return and you don't have the money, you can propose your own payment plan. And pretty much, if you can pay what you owe in 12 months, the IRS is going to accept almost anything you propose as long as within that year you have it paid. Special form, you have to pay a fee to send in that form unless you're flat out broke, and you send that thing on its way and you have no problem with the IRS. Let's say you've never filed in recent years and you're frightened. The best thing is to come forward. And I'd like for you, if you owe a lot of money in back taxes, to go seek the help of a tax professional, either a CPA who does tax, an enrolled agent, or a tax attorney, particularly a tax attorney if you owe big, big money. And let's say you had a business that failed and you owed the IRS a lot of money for withholdings from employees that you did not submit. Well, you may have a tax burden you'll never be able to pay off. But the IRS has a program just for that called Offer and Compromise. And it's a special thing where you prove to the IRS, hey, I'll never be able to pay this debt. And if you can really prove that, they will accept pennies on the dollar. And for that, you especially need the help of those tax professionals I talked about before. Avoid all those people advertising on the web, on radio, and on TV who say, hey, call us, pay us, we're going to reduce your debt to nothing. Don't believe it. Hire a true professional.